Hey everybody, it's tequila time. So, little news and updates. My planned trip for going to Tequila, Mexico is all balls rolling. Um, Flights are booked, lodging is booked. Got one distillery tour. Fortaleza is in the process of being booked. Still need to do El Tequilino. Had a little problem with the internet, so that didn't work out this weekend. So still got that to do, some transportation issues to take care of, but everything's a go for going. I will be in Tequila, Mexico, the 14th through the 17th, and then Guadalajara for a couple of days, and then we're going to Puerto Vallarta for a couple of days and just get some sun and ocean and just have a good time. After drinking a lot of tequila, I'm pretty sure while we're in while we're in Tequila, um, it's well, I'm not stopping. Not doing it. So we'll just continue on with the tequila. If there's other things that pop up, of course, I am taking my camera equipment and my laptop. I probably won't do one while I'm there, but I will do one when I get back. That's in February, starting the 14th. If I didn't say that already, I don't know. Other things in the works. I know a week. What would that be? Yeah, I can't remember what day of the week it is and what day this gets posted. So on the 21st, Agave Social Club is having an online sip. Uh, on I don't remember what time it is, but it will be that evening. If you are not a member of the Agave Social Club and want to be, go check them out on YouTube and Instagram. There's links there to join. It is a paid membership, but you get all kinds of goodies along the way. As you can see, I got a goodie on. I just got a package from Volants. Appreciated that. Nice little flask which is right over here, and a bunch of stickers and an insulated cup and a hat and a shirt, which I wore the crap out of already. Um, and just some nice little gimmies. Um, that was good. And then we're having a online Zoom meeting on the 28th with Mary Carmen Ortiz Conley, and we're going to meet with Guillermo Salzo himself. So looking forward to that on the 28th of January, and kind of excited, and because I just like, wow, I get to sing before I see him. And anyway, and again, if you want to join in on some of those things, you check out uh, yeah, that's her name. I'll get it in a minute. With Mary Carmen Ortiz Conley. Check her out on Instagram. There will be a link to the meeting if you want to do it. It'll be at 7 o'clock in the evening. Um, it's just a little fun thing that we do. It's kind of like what we do with the Agave Social Club. Mary Carmen is, she's a pistol. I love her to death. She wants everybody to go to Mexico and everybody to drink tequila. So do I. So we get along real good. So that, just lots of things going on before the trip. And I know there's some groups. There is a group here from the Kansas City area that's going with all things tequila. They're going the 1st of February through, like, I believe, the 9th. And then there's another group going from Indianapolis that's going. That's Tasting Tequila with Brad. They're going shortly after that. And then I will be there, like I said, through the 14th. 14th, 15th, 16th. And I think the 17th. So basically the Friday through Monday. And then we're going back to Guadalajara for a couple of days of R&R and probably go see more distilleries, buy more tequila. I'm going to try to get as much tequila in my luggage as possible. Yeah, buddy. Especially the stuff I can't find here. So I want to go to Cascaween. I want to go to some of the local liquor stores that I know about in Guadalajara that would probably have some of the things I would like to buy. And we'll probably do several things while we're in Tequila. Go to Arete, go to El Tequilino. If I don't do the distillery tours, I'll just go to the gift shop, get some stuff. I know Fortaleza gift shop is going to get a big chunk of money out of me. I wonder why. We all know I like Fortaleza. Rearranged my shelves a little bit, brought in some more lighting for them. My Fortaleza light up bottles, and brought me a little sign back here. Ooh, wrong. Let's do the right hand. No, this hand. No, that hand. No. Hey, it's right there. And if you can, that's what I do. I drink tequila, and I know things. That's me. I'm not a chihuahua, more like a bulldog. And I got my little sticker board going on over here, and get a good shot of that. And some wrappers off some bottles. I need some place to put some of that stuff. I think some of the hat pins I'm going to get are going to go on that board too. I've got a Yayo one and an Amatea and got my social club pin and then I got an Ocho pin. I'm going to stab those through there. And they got me a little agave plant over here in the corner. It looks like it might need some water. So just things going on. And I was thinking like, man, what haven't I drank on camera? And I looked, and I was rearranging last night. It's like, all these bottles are open, but one. Just one. And I swore I wasn't going to buy any more tequila. Well, before I went on my trip. Well, I did. It was a fundraiser for the fires out in California. And the profits for the single barrel, that the person who picked the single barrel was going to get, all that money is getting donated towards fire relief. So I broke down and got an Arete Glen Clase Extra Añejo. It's on its way. It'll be here sometime later in the week. Nice price. It's a single barrel. We will pop that open on camera at some point. But till that shows up, I have all my bottles are open, or should be open. But some of my Fortalezas aren't. I left some stuff down at my lake house of Fortaleza that was open, so my Blanco and Repo are still sealed up. But I've had those open, so it's like that's not no. I gotta find something different. And I got digging around, and okay, I see which one I haven't opened yet. And so for two reasons: one, because we needed some content for this evening. Two, I've been really, really jonesing to open this bottle and try it. And number three, my nephew's girlfriend graduated nursing school, and today she passed her state exam. So she's off to be a full-fledged nurse. And yay. So we're going to do a little celebrating. So Tracy, this is for you. And if you see this before you see me, you come over and some of this is for you. So we're going to pop something open that we haven't seen on this channel. And we're going to do some tears. Yes, I opened it. And yes, it's really good. But we're going to try some more. And we're going to give it a nice, good tasting. We'll pour it into this glass. I'm going to give you a nice little show. Because last night when I popped it open, it was like, it's all good. So if you haven't, I'm going to get this up closer to the camera here real quick. If you haven't seen this, if you haven't heard of this, this is Hermine Gonzalez. Good Lord, I never can get that straight. And this is number 3, Tears of Llorona, Tequila, Extra Añejo. This is aged in French oak limousine barrels. And I know they changed the barrel several times. There's a whole story on the bottle that I can't hardly read. I read it somewhere else that they change out barrels several times. Um, Total age on this, I believe, is about 7 years. Um, but it's that. And look. Yeah, that's some dark stuff. That is dark stuff. And 1 liter bottle, I got a good price for it when I bought it. I'm not paying what Total Wine wants for it. There's no reason for it to be that high. My Total Wine up here, I believe it was over $300 for it. I'm not paying that for it. I'll pay about what the average going price is for it, and I'm not going to mention that because it makes my wallet hurt. A lot of things make my wallet hurt. Most of them are really good tequila. So, give you a good little close up. Nice color in that glass. Got some legs running down the glass. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's well worth it. Lots of fruit notes, citrus. The cooked agave is there, but it's very sweet. Let's give her a little taste. I haven't had any tequila today, so. Mm. Wow. That's delicious. That is seriously delicious. Tracy, you better come get some. Or Uncle Chris drinks it all. Never know. It just smells wonderful. I mean, so I'll let this breathe a little bit more. Is it a must have? No, it's not. I said I wouldn't have bought it if it wouldn't have been at the right price, and I had the money burning a hole in my pocket, so I went ahead and got it. And I've honestly been really good. I've sat on that thing for about 3 months. Not really been wanting to crack it open. I was going to use it. I was going to crack it open at Christmas and then maybe New Year's, and that never proceeded to happen. So um, I thought today with Tracy, getting her test results back, and she's going to be a full-fledged nurse, that was good enough. And the trip to Mexico is coming. That's good enough. I am so excited about going on my trip. Um, I just hope I remember everything. Seriously, it's I don't want to work for the next couple of weeks just so we can go right into the trip. But it's coming up soon, and about a month away. I'm excited. I know my sister is excited about getting going and getting out of this cold weather and get down to where it's warm. And so it's just it's been real fun. As far as video content, well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna film as much as I can, wherever I can, while I'm down there. And I may just I'll break it up some, but I'm probably gonna do a little like you see all these other ones on YouTube. Oh, we're in Tequila doing it at the sign of the square. Yeah, I'm gonna be a tourist big time. It's my first trip. I can be a tourist. I don't have to be a professional videographer. I'm not a professional videographer. I use my phone, but it's going to be fine. Like I said, we're going to get going on that. I will probably put out another video this week, only because the new T-shirts are coming. So I want to put that on, and we'll sit around. We'll show T-shirts. We'll drink some tequila. We'll talk about it when they get here. We'll be doing those. Other than that, like I said, if the Arete shows up this week. I can't remember. It's in my phone, and I'm going to get it while we're on camera. Maybe that's when we'll open that up as well. So we don't know. That will be Friday's video, whatever comes in between now and probably Thursday. Will be on Friday's video because I'll probably film it Thursday night. But and any of you that are in the Kansas City area that watch this, go see Ian at Uncorked over at College and Schweitzer. On Thursdays, it's 15% off most mezcals for the month of January. Go visit him. If you want to go any other time, he's got a nice selection. He's really struggling there a little bit. I hope he gets things squared away the way he wants to. I hate to lose him, but it looks like that's what's probably going to happen. I mean, as far as being a liquor store owner, and not that our friendship is going to end because of that. He'll just be doing something different, and it's one of those things. And it's part of the business. Sometimes it just doesn't pan out. He's got a really nice story. Go check out his Facebook and Instagram pages. Look him up on the internet, on the World Wide Web. He's got a really nice store. I wish him well, and I wish that his business would just grow exponentially, but it's not going to happen with the way things are going in that neighborhood. So it's not helping him out much, and that's part of life. And so we move on to the next thing. Again, any of the other liquor store owners that I know, those at Liquor King in Harrisonville and Bubbles in Parkville, Bubbles on Oak Park Traffic Way, and Mass Beverage up in the Northland. Hey, go visit them. Check them out. If you're in the Kansas City area, go on a hunt, whether it's for tequila, wine, bourbon, whiskey. Go check them out. Check them out online, then go see them. Several of them have online inventories where you can buy stuff online, go pick it up at the store, or just see what they have and then make that decision where you're going to go. It's what I do most of the time. I do run around. Another good one to go check out is Dick's Liquor, DIX Liquor. It's in Shawnee, actually, but just look them up on the web. They do have a website, and just Google them. It'll tell you where they're at. All of you folks in the Kansas City area, going to probably try to do some hunting when the weather breaks. I mean, as far as into the spring, go over to Kansas, and I mean over into Kansas. I want to go hit Lawrence and Leavenworth and maybe into Topeka and just in those general areas. See what I can find, see if I can film and go do that. I don't know. I know there's several places in Lawrence for me to go look. So that's kind of what we're looking at doing. Other than that, hopefully I come back from Mexico. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because I may want to find a place to go hide in a hole and just let everybody go by. I'm staying here. Job's not going to like it, but I can always find another job. But yeah, my skill set could. The only thing that would be better for me is if I spoke fluent Spanish. I don't do that, so. But I do. I'm an operating engineer in a high-rise building here in the Kansas City area, and that allows me to work on boilers and chillers and maintain them and air handlers. And I, got skills, but I'm really close to retirement age, so really looking forward to that. Because don't know what I'm going to do. Probably go to work for my son and start building guitars and things of that nature here at the house. And get the shop built. And, I'm going to drink tequila and build guitars. Hey, what's wrong with that? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Because that's what I do. I drink tequila and I know things. Oh, let's drink some more tequila. Tears of Llorona. Don't see. I can't even speak Spanish because the double L's makes it different in the front. So for all of us rednecks in America that are gonna butcher it, it's Tears of Llorona, and you can find it just about everywhere. Major outlets like Total Wine and I'm not gonna maybe Macadoodles. That's for those folks in Missouri. Some of your major like Bubbles and Parkville, the larger ones that carry large tequila options will have it or have a bottle of it. Um, but there's lots of other things to go. Bubbles has lots of Funta Seca, and some of that stuff is older than this. So, but you need to have a pretty big wallet for some of that stuff. So I don't. This is as big as we get. Well, no, I did worse than that. But that cost as much as my Fortaleza Winter Blender here for 2024. So that's where we're at with that. And they're both delicious, but they are both different. One, the Fortaleza Winter Blend's a repo, but it's just all over the place with all kinds of flavors. This is all over the place with all kinds of flavors, and it's an extra añejo. So being over 3 years old by a wide margin. um, but the citrus notes on this right off the nose. You're getting that lime and the orange and grapefruit, all those types of citrusy notes, and smell. Oh, it just smells wonderful. And that cooked agave's in there. You can get that. It's kind of masked by all that citrus, but boy, it's good there, and it's right on the front of the palate when you drink it. So, salute. Mm, mm. Yeah, cooked agave's there. It's mid palate. Citrus is right up front. Uh, but the cooked agave's are the mid palate, the rest of the way back to the finish. Um, I was reading today about somebody was complaining about it. Oh, it's sour on the finish. I'm not getting any sour, so I've got it's just a nice as the cooked agave passes by, it then turns back into a light citrus going down the throat. There's really no burn. Where are we at proof wise? I believe we're at 45%. So at 90, it's a very, very, very nice sipper at 90% or 90 proof. At 45%. It's is it a dessert tequila? Yeah, it could be a dinner tequila for that matter with the citrus notes on it. It would depending, especially probably with fish or seafood. That'd be probably a very delicious tequila to go with that. It's not grapey by any means, but it is definitely, definitely something you can drink during a dinner. But it's like I said, very very good tequila. Should you go buy a bottle? If it's within your means, yes. If it's not, sometime when you're at a restaurant, look and see what they have for tequilas. See if they have a bottle of this. Maybe you can buy a pour from it. And that's the way I would try it. I mean, I've had so many extra añejos um, in what I've owned from the different brands. Um, I shouldn't say so many. I just had a couple. Um, El Tesoro's one. The Grand Clasea's one. What else did I do? Um, Even though the El Tequilino Reposado Rare is listed as a Reposado, it was over 4 years in a Popone. It has the characteristics of an extra añejo, the fruit notes, the dark color. Um, it's not so dark in my little decanter. Of course, it's also oxidized quite a bit. I'll show you that because if you watch my channel at all, you know that the cork broke on the original bottle, and so I moved it into my decanter. Now it's definitely an añejo color for a reposado, um, but I think it's lightened up a little bit over time. Um, and it's very delicious, but it's so hard to find now. The bottles that are out there are getting rarer and rarer because it was a one and done distillation. So, fortunately for us, Hermine Gonzalez continues to make Tears, and you can buy it just about anywhere. And you just have to, if you, like I said, find somebody that has a bottle, has it open. Hey, can I try some of that? Sure, you can try some of that, and making the decision for yourself. It's like, again, it's not gonna be. It could be an everyday sipper, but boy, you better have a big wallet. Um, but for for special occasions, for whatever, it's a nice choice to pick. Um, I'm not gonna ever regret buying it because I don't regret buying most anything I buy. No, I don't. And so it's it's like I said, it's just a nice thing to do every once in a while. Just like the Orete Gran Clase Extra Añejo, it's not an everyday buy. They're too expensive for that. The same way with the El Tesoro Extra Añejo. They're not cheap tequilas. They're not ones you would buy. A regular buy is going to be $100 or less, probably less, mostly less, probably under 80 would be my a daily supper. If you really wanted to get down more than that, there's plenty of them under $40. There's plenty of them under $50. More of them under $50. So I mean, those are daily sippers, or those are ones you're going to put at your bar. There's the ones that are $20, $25. Those are going to be your well mixers. Those are the ones you're going to make margaritas and palomas and things of that nature with. But for sipping, watching the football game, having a family dinner, doing a family event, you want to have a little something to drink. Um, watching the Super Bowl, watching the college world, the college Super Bowl, watching basketball on TV. You want to just have a nice little sipper. Most of these that run about from I'd say $70 to $90 are really good for that. Most of the Lost Lore line is well within that. You get into the Añejo, Volan's a little bit higher, but they have their basic three offerings are right in there, right in that category. Under $100, probably 90 and below. Single barrels are going to be a little bit more, but you get into their añejos and extra añejos of Volans, we're going to push it up above that price point. Ocho all the way across the board until you get into the high proofs, like the single barrels and the puntas. Those are going to be a little pricey. They're going to run about $100. But the regular lineup of Blanco and Reposado and Añejo are well with under $90. G4 depends on what you're looking for. My favorite, of course, is the G4 Madeira Blanco. It's a little pricey, but for what it is, I like it. I don't mind that price point. Now the Reposado, the G4 Madeira Reposado, nope. Of course, if they could sell it without the box, maybe it wouldn't be quite so expensive. I just plan on getting another bottle of G4 Madeira and making my own Reposado. If that's my biggest problem here, is we don't see a lot of variety in some of the bottles from Cascaween and from G4. We see most of everything from Ocho, but it's it's just one of those things that distribution is different everywhere. Fortaleza, it comes and it goes. When it's here, I'm looking to buy it at close to regular retail price. So I don't search it out all the time, but I am always looking, listening, and when I can find it for what I want to pay for it, I'm good for it. I have not seen a bottle of Añejo in the Kansas City area in a while. Most of that stuff is allocated anyway, so it doesn't make it to the shelf. If it does make it to the shelf, it's gone in a short amount of time. But the Blancos I've seen lots of, the Reposados I've seen quite a bit of. Still strength is hit and miss, and Yejos are just not to be found. And of course, the winter blend, you got to be in the right place at the right time and have money in hand. I thought I was going to feel bad about what I paid for my winter blend, but I don't. There's guys selling them on secondary for anywhere from $400 to $600 a piece, and I didn't pay anywhere near that. Anywhere near that. So, I guess you guys should quit doing that. I know it's kind of making a little extra money, but make it a little extra money. Pay for your bottle, make a little extra money, but let's not double it, triple it. It's not. It's just not right. It's just not right. But we won't talk about that too much because I won't buy it from them. I belong to several different clubs pages on Facebook. Moderator on one. You know, the guys want to trade and sell and do whatever they do. Well, I don't want anything to do with it. I'll deal with membership and what somebody wants to post, but I'm not messing with anything else. And I'm glad that there's other pages that I belong to that don't deal with it, don't want to deal with it at all. It's not allowed. The trading and things of tequila on like all things tequila, that's not allowed. Kansas City Tequila Hunters, again, not allowed. Agave Social Club, it's not allowed. We're going to talk about tequila. We're show what we've bought, what we've had, how did it taste? What's something that makes me want you to buy that tequila? Um, I don't disagree with some of the things that happen on the other pages that I do belong to. It puts it out there where I know it's out there, but it gets gobbled up quickly by whoever gobbles it up, and then it's sold under the table, on top of the table, and around out the back door. And then they turn around and sell it for double or triple what regular retail price is. Doesn't give anybody else a chance to get it. So, there's other ones where, I've seen the prices of the Puntas 2024 and the Ocho Añejo single barrel. They're selling them online, and they're selling. I mean, of course, most of the times they're including shipping in those things, but they're reasonable with what they would sell for retail. Maybe there's a little bump up, but not terrible. And matter of fact, that's how I got my Añejo single barrel from Ocho. I bought it from a gentleman. It was right at about what they would sell for at retail. It was a little higher than that, and then you added shipping to it. I was willing to pay for it at that time, and because none of that made it into Kansas City. If it did, it was one or two bottles. Most of it's all come from California that I've seen. I'm not saying that that's strictly the. And then the Puntas was not hard to find when it first came out. We could find it all over town. I went through. Well, I'm finishing up my second bottle of it, and when it's gone, it's gone. And I'm not really gonna go out and search for it. But if I find it on the shelf, I will probably buy another bottle. I do like some of the higher proof stuff. That's one of the ones I do like. I had a little bit of it last night. It was really good, and it went back up on the shelf. But like I said, there's lots of things coming around. There's lots of things going around. There's going to be new bottles coming out constantly. Do I have to have them? No. Or are there some that I would like to have? Yes. But I'm not going to. I'm not actively searching for specific bottles. Something falls into my lap, and I have the wherewithal to do it, I will probably do it. But, like I said, I was like, I'm not buying any more tequila before I go to tequila. That didn't happen. But again, that was one of those unexpected things. And it's all good. The tequila family that we all belong to, that watch these videos and participate in different things. It's just great. I participated in a live the other night. I didn't get on camera. I was just commenting in the background, and it just got great responses for what I was saying. And we were just having a good time. It was having fun, and but it's when you can't get out, and you can't get around. We had several inches of snow here in the Kansas City area, and ice underneath it. So getting around was not a good thing, but getting on camera or getting on the internet, searching out something to do, people to hang out with, you know, it's all family. And I always look forward to every month getting on with the Agave Social Club and Doug Price and all the guys from all over the U.S. and talking about tequila, talking about a certain brand. Um, we are going to be talking about Insolito this coming Tuesday. And I have owned just about everything that they've had. Matter of fact, I used one of the bottles. It's my nightlight in the bathroom down at the lake. I put LED lights in them, and I turn on the lowest setting, and it just kind of gives this nice little glow. But it's the Reposado bottle, so with the orange paint that's on the bottle, it dulls it down just a little bit more. It's kind of cool. But that's the things that I do with my bottles. I have tons and tons of empty bottles. I probably got 5 cases of Fortaleza bottles empty. But I have a project for them someday. And then I've got everything else. I've got Lost Lore, the Insolito bottles. I've got I don't even know where to go with all that. I really, there's tons of bottles. I've got to find something to do with them. Finding a good glass recycler here, and not getting any good hits on that. My sister was showing me that somebody was taking the empty Fortaleza bottles and putting nice silk flower arrangements into them, and then turn around selling the whole thing for $65 on Temu, not Temu, the other one, and the arts and crafty one, and which I never look at, so that's why I can't remember the name. But it was kind of funny. She goes, "You got a gold mine?" I'm like, nah, not my thing. Not my thing. So, again, things to look forward to. Videos coming down the pipe. They said probably Friday's video will have to do with T-shirts from my merchandising page. If you haven't seen it, I will include it in the description on this video. And it's tequila time /shop at fourthwall.com. And it'll take you directly. I just have like I said, I've got men's t-shirts, women's t-shirts, a polo shirt, and a hat for right now. There's some other things that'll come down the line if we start seeing some stuff start to sell. Right now, the only ones buying it is me. And so, we'll put it out there. Like I said, I'm hoping to have my stuff. I've got very good feedback about my logo and everything, which I have none of it here. Waiting for the shirt. But it's coming, and I really like it. If you get a chance to go look at my It's Tequila Time Facebook page, it's plastered everywhere on there, and on my Instagram page. So go check it out. See if you like it. Go check out the merchandise shop. It's Tequila Time shop at fourthwall.com. And until next time, it's always tequila time. We'll see you soon. Salute, my friends.